He calls the flop with nothing. He calls the turn with almost nothing. And somehow, on the river, he still finds a reason to put the chips in. You bet $40 into $50 with top pair. He calls. You bet $80 on the turn. He calls again. You fire $200 on the river. He snap calls with second pair and no kicker. Then he says, "I just had a feeling." That is not a bad player making a mistake. That is an opponent type. Meet the calling station. The calling station has one leak so obvious most players still misplay it. He does not want to win the hand. He wants to see it. He has two rules. Rule 1, he calls. Rule 2, when confused, see Rule 1. He does not bluff enough, he does not raise enough, he does not fold enough. He calls. And this is where most players torch money. They try to bluff the one man at the table who came here to call. Against a calling station, your bluffing frequency is not low. It is not selective. It is 0. You do not bluff a man who does not fold. That is not strategy. That is a donation. So what do you do instead? You stop trying to move him off hands, and you start charging him for the hands he refuses to fold. First exploit, value bet thinner than feels natural. Top pair is value. Second pair can be value. Ace high can sometimes be value. If he calls too much, your job is not to scare him away. Your job is to invoice him. Second exploit, size up. Way up. Standard bet sizes assume an opponent with a fold button. The calling station does not have one. So stop giving discounts. On the turn, $35 into $50 is a discount. Bet 50. On the river, 60 into 120 is a discount. Bet 120. He is not solving the price. He is satisfying curiosity. Third exploit, stop semi-bluffing your draws. Against thinking players, raises create fold equity. Against him, they create a bigger pot you have not made yet. Your draw is not a weapon. It is a lottery ticket. Pay the right price. Hit, then collect. There is one trap, and it is not on the table. It is in your head. Do not tilt when he gets there. The calling station will hit ugly rivers. He will call bottom pair and find two pair. He will chase a gut shot and get there. That is not bad luck. That is the tax you pay to own his mistakes. The same loose call that beats you tonight is the same loose call that pays you for the next 100 sessions. Tilting at a calling station is tilting at your own paycheck. RangeIQ profiles the calling station the moment you tag the seat. It widens your value range. It increases your value sizes. It cuts your bluffs to 0. And it turns your draws back into what they really are: equity, not pressure. Every recommendation changes because the opponent changed. Same cards, same board, different human, different answer. The calling station is the easiest opponent in poker, but only if you stop asking him to fold. Make him do what he came to do: call, and make him pay for it. RangeIQ. Try every feature free at launch. No credit card required. RangeIQ is the exploit.